Peace, fam. It's your brother Coop. Before I get into the video today, I'm just out here enjoying some sun, working on some more art pieces. This is my newest one I made today. This one is also gone already. It's gone. Already been taken. Got. This is rose quartz, okay? By the way. That's done. I'll show you some joints that I have done already. Didn't really get good footage of it, so there you go. This is a quartz pendant I made. This stone is crazy to me. I forgot the name of it, but this is another joint I made a while back. I think that's hematite, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah. So these are my wares. These are what I'll be making. Of course, I make rings too, necklaces, as you can see already, pendants, stuff like that. All right, that's my off time. That's what I do for fun. Okay, business. Let's get down to business. Now, I've decided in my 4 years of studying to kind of wipe everything out, wipe the slate clean again. So I'm doing a system reboot, and in terms of information, system reboot, and it's been fucking awesome, man. I see things a whole lot more clearly. So there's a couple things of understanding that I have that I want to share, especially for people who are in the age now where they're awake and they're in the process of proclaiming their nationality. Because even when I first proclaimed my nationality, for me it was like the ultimate uplift, get out of jail, whatever. Like, not if I do criminal or crazy shit, but like regular living day by day, I'm good. I'm in my sovereign capacity. And a lot of things have been taken or adopted from the sovereign citizen movement, and it's been under the guise of Moorish science. All right, and I'm not even talking about Moorish nationality. I'm talking about nationality in general. Nationality has nothing to do with your rights at law. However, it has everything to do with your rights in equity and trust, and your rights via having origins in the original peoples of the land. You know what I'm saying? Having rights in seeing your ancestral burial grounds, your ancestral totems, or things that we've created, all right, from the past. Nationality has nothing to do with rights at law. It has everything to do with political rights. Nationality pretty much lays down the foundation of self-worth, self-appreciation. Who are you? What bloodline do you come from? You know what I'm saying? What noble name, what noble family title do you carry with you? What energy do you project? You understand what I'm saying? So nationality is a basis for self-esteem. It's a basis for functioning within society, right? Because we all have a right to be ourselves, okay? A man cannot change his national descent or his divine nature. I couldn't change my nature if I wanted to. You understand what I'm saying? So, with that being said, okay, we have to take into account that operating in this system, operating within the system other than ourselves is going to lead to a lot of issues, okay? Now, nationality has nothing to do with sovereign citizenship. I'm going to just say that right now. Nationality has nothing to do with sovereign citizenship, which does not exist, okay? So now, let me break this down. National and citizens are the same thing. They are the same people within two capacities. One capacity is constitutional, and the other capacity falls underneath the 14th Amendment, which is unconstitutional. All right, so one capacity is constitutional, the other capacity is unconstitutional. We've been tricked into operating unconstitutionally, right? By branding ourselves as black, Negro, colored. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep going back to that race and ethnicity thing. All right. If we continually classify ourselves as black, now that we know what it means, we have no excuse. We have no right to cry about injustices because we know what we are classifying ourselves as. When every dark-skinned, right, or melanated person or more should know that they have ancestry, they are the direct descendants from the original peoples of wherever they are at. So for me, it's in America. The original peoples in America. Even though I know the original peoples are really from Africa or Al-Kebalon, and then everyone migrated. I get that. But a lot of people also forget the fact that the earth was one too. The whole earth was one landmass, and then water surrounded it. All right. So nationality, yes, is the subject of the day, but it doesn't stop there. Nationality is only in reference to private. Okay. Now we're talking about public because we're dealing out in the public every day. Fuck our private. You understand what I'm saying? The private side or the national side is more for spirituality and divinity and knowing self. Study thyself, and when you're done studying, study thyself some more. And when you're done after that, study thyself some more. Study some more. Pretty much, you don't. And studying doesn't stop. It's an ongoing cycle. It just continues. It continues, and it continues. So with that being said, nationality gives us the political right, if we have the mindset to want to be a part of society. Because it's crazy. We live in these neighborhoods, right, where they're majority, quote unquote, I'm not even gonna say black. They're majority, okay? They are majority Aborigines, indigenous, original, all right? Sun people, melanin, carbon, olive, all right? So the Aborigines are lost and they're thinking they're black, and then they're feeling, right, what classifying under that status feels like. I know what that status felt like. I lived that status. What was it? I'm about to be 30 in October, bro. And sis, I've lived under that status for about 25 years of mine. 25 years of mine. I thought I was black. And you know what? The entire time I thought I was black, I felt something was wrong. Something was off with the world. Something ain't right. This is not how the system should be. Is this really what life is here? Life is about here to work till you die? For someone else? Nah, B. No way. No fucking way. Absolutely not. I absolutely refuse to even entertain the thought that the creator would do something like that. That's just bullshit. All right? So we have to understand who we are. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's keeping us out of the political arena. And the political arena is where we're getting fucked up at. Example. Which side of the table would you rather be on? Would you rather be in court arguing or litigating, right, a stupid ass law or statute, right, that was passed, and now you have to defeat it? Or would you rather have been at the table where the discussion on whether that law should be passed or not was being discussed, and you were at that table? You see, but you're not at the table as black, because black means artificial. We're proper nouns. A noun is a person, place, or thing. Adjectives describe nouns. If I am black, I can't just be an adjective. I gotta be a black something. How about a blackamoor? Adjective and noun, you understand? Proper noun. When did we stop being nouns? When did we stop being God? When did we stop being divine? You understand what I'm saying? So nationality has everything to do with the divine side. The national side of the movement is all about you being active within your republic. As yourself, not a black, Negro, the colored. You understand? This is how the Jews come together, and they can have their own communities. They can buy people out of their homes or move people out of communities by raising the prices. Don't you realize that Gentrification is also a spell that comes alongside with black people. When you classify yourself as black, you cannot hold on to property. You can't even own property. The only thing you can do is rent. And if you get violated, you got no rights that are that are acknowledgeable by law, because you choose to put yourself outside of divine honor of your ancestors by carrying their last name, by carrying their thoughts and their actions and their heart. But nah, you know what I'm saying? You want to walk in there, Smith, Jones, and Johnson, Frederick, Williamson. These are not African names, y'all. They're not Aboriginal names. They're not Native American names. I gotta chill with this shit. This is a hefty spell, man. And the more dense, right? The more dense the more dense the sun energy is becoming, meaning it's becoming hotter, right? The more dense this energy is becoming, the more pain, right? The more pain that spell is going to cause upon you. Classifying yourself as black in this day and age, now within the age of Aquarius, will quadruple the negative effects or repercussions that you're going to experience classifying as such. Just do the math. Name the good things that have happened to black people. Even the black people who've invented shit, their shit got bought and buried, or someone else just straight robbed their idea and then pushed it on as their own. A lot of that being black quote unquote people who invented shit, and then European people who came and just stole the idea. I'm not saying that all that European people haven't been original, which they haven't. You guys aren't original. You took everything from the original peoples here. It's fine. Just get over that shit. You took our language, you made it your own. You took our ways of doing business with each other, you made it your own. All right? So you guys took everything, distorted it, and then put your own expressions on it. Perfectly fine. That's what every person or peoples are allowed to do. So I ain't got no qualms with that. If I'm staying in someone's house and I don't like how the house is being run, get the fuck out the house. Why stay there and suffer? Makes no sense. So this is what's happening right now. Rather than us being ourselves, we want to be second-class citizens. We want to be 14th Amendment citizens. We want to be persons rather than people. You want to be persons rather than people. Well, let me tell y'all one thing, family. Even if you look into the Bible or the Holy Quran or any of these books, right? The divine, right? The story or the allegory of, when Jesus or whatever came down and sacrificed himself for everyone. Jesus didn't fucking come down for persons. You understand what I'm saying? Jesus came down to save persons and remind them that they are people, that they are all the same under one God Father, one God Mother. But nah, everybody want to separate shit. So yeah, Jesus didn't come down for corporations. He didn't come down to change corporations or save corporations. He came down to pull the people out of those corporations so that we can make a distinction. Okay, when I'm wearing this hat, you know what I'm saying? I'm in the capacity of a 14th Amendment. However, I am not a 14th Amendment. It's what I do, not who I am. You see what I'm saying? Nationality is who I am. Citizenship is what I do. You feel me? Nationality is who I am. Citizenship is what I do. Because citizenship has duties and responsibilities. I can't be free or want full exercise of my rights if I'm not willing to hold up to my duties and obligations as a citizen of Washington State Republic. That's where my loyalty lies. My allegiance lies to my state republic and their free national constitution, which would be the Washington State Constitution. You understand what I'm saying? So remember now, and that's just gonna be a perfect way to end that. I can't be no clearer. Nationality is who I am. Citizenship is what I do. Nationality is who I am. Citizenship is what I do. So it's cool to have a nationality. That means I know who I am. Now, where's my citizenship at? What am I doing with it? What am I doing with the knowledge of self? How am I affecting society publicly? And that's the main question. And, for a lot of people or Moors who've been out and, they've been doing these things, and some of them been robbing people and hurting people and discouraging people. It's fucked up. But let that be a lesson learned. There is no greater teacher than your fucking self. Eat the fish and spit out the bones. If you see great master teachers, get what you get from them, and then you make it your own. You are fucking God. Make that shit your own. Make it your own. All right? So remember, we got the national side covered, right? Who am I? What am I going to do now? Where's my citizenship at? Because we all know I'm a citizen of the United States of America. Not the United States, United States of America. Not the USA, United States of America, fully spelled out. I don't do abbreviations. United States of America, or the Union States, or the Union State Societies. Okay? So that's the understanding we need to have about that. Nationality isn't everything. It's the foundation. We still got to go up, though. We just can't forget about the foundation, or the whole house will crumble. You understand what I'm saying? So let's build houses, y'all. Peace.